Hello everybody, it's JohnnyFerno talking. Welcome back to the next reaction video. It has been a while. It's been a long while. Not only did I go out on a 2-week vacation, some stuff happened. If you follow me on my Twitter, you will know what happened. Things have been a bit rough lately, but I think it's about time that I pull myself back together and get back to doing stuff. Because I do have things that I want to do. Like, I actually bought myself a whiteboard so I could, visually plan out stuff because ADHD, I need to be able to see it. That's beside the point. This year's Aprilverse was released. It's now May. Sorry. But I saw something very curious when it got released. Scribbler usually, like, whenever she releases a video and she links to it on Twitter, she also makes like an addendum, like crediting all the voices. Amongst these voices was me. And I'm very curious as to why my name was amongst the voice credits. Because because I have recorded stuff for her. I have recorded like minor role parts for her for some time now. I have been like her fill-in guy. Like if she needs like a background voice or something or whatever, she always came to me and be like, "Hey Johnny, can you read these lines?" I'll be like, "Yeah, sure," because it's a small way for me to practice. So this makes me very much wonder if either she has clipped me or if like some of the lines that she had me record for her was actually for this in secret. She was being all sneaky like. But I guess we'll figure out. But that's not the main point of this video. The main point is that Starryflame is finally the villain. I believe it's been a bit of a running gag since the first Aprilverse. I believe it was the first Aprilverse or the second. Maybe the second. Where like Starry was all like, ooh. And now she gets to be ooh. And I was like kind of surprised because I thought that this would be like a multiple parts thing like last year and the year before that, but no, it's a single part. As far as I know, maybe they say something at the end. Maybe this is the last one. Who knows? But anyway, I have been putting this off for way too long, and I think it's about time that I get to do it. So, let's begin to watching A Better Love Story Than Twilight 5, The Rise of Starryflame. MLP audio drama. In 3, 2, 1, go.
It's about the journey, not the destination. Reality is better than imagination. When I feel free, free to be me. When I feel free.
Nice, jammy opening. Excited to see Evil Starry. That's gonna be fun. See her be the fear. What is this? I have to look that up. Like, what is this afterwards? Who's going to be the narrator this time?
Starryflame was pissed. It was not an emotion that came easily to her.
Silverquill?
Usually, Starry was to anger what Michael Bay was to subtle storytelling. But today there was no other way to describe the sizzling in her veins. Starryflame, alicorn and self-crowned queen of shipping, was pissed.
I am pissed.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't you hear me?
I heard you.
Then react, damn it!
Ilya looked up from his book.
Am I supposed to comfort you?
Love the art, by the way. Like, always.
What has rendered you into this adverse emotional state?
Say what?
He sighed. Somewhere in the physical realm, trees slewed sideways.
What response from me would make you leave me alone to read my book?
Starry bristled.
Well, that takes me bloody seriously.
And that would be...
Ask me why I'm pissed.
Ilya closed his eyes in something too long to be a blink, but not long enough to fully communicate what might be called frustration in lesser mortals.
Starryflame.
He's too classy for that.
He pronounced sonorously, placing his book on his chest and steepling his forehoofs together.
I would like to know why you are Pissed.
I'm pissed because it's not fair.
This answer, sadly, did not bring Ilya the peace and quiet he had hoped for.
He didn't say anything.
Isn't fair.
It's not fair that it's April.
Oh, you're angry that it's that time of year again where we get sucked into adventures against our will that generally include cursing, sex jokes, poorly written meta-humor, and an author who can't schedule her way out of a paper bag.
Oh, that's not it at all.
Love the self-deprecation
This time,
there,
Ilya's interest was not
Scripts.
feigned.
Oh, then
I'm
what?
pissed because it's April 1st, and so far, not one crazy thing has happened to me at all.
You want
Okay.
to be thrown to the whims of the Aprilverse effect?
I want my storyline to start already.
Ilya
The
resisted the
storyline?
urge to pinch the spot between his eyes.
Come again?
What?
I'm supposed to be the villain this year.
You are?
Yes! And yet, it's April 1st, and nothing has happened to make me a villain yet. Thorny got given Alicorn powers. Wilden possessed your body, and then there was that whole song about poop sandwiches. The shipping circle that made Goody fall in love with Thorncrow. They all had villains.
These are
who
awesome,
were
by
already
the way.
picked by now. Where's my dang villain story?
So, you're angry.
Pissed?
Sorry.
You're
Pissed.
pissed that you believe it is your turn to be a villain on April 1st, and thus far have been given no indication of motivation for you to become
those.
said
I don't
villain.
know that.
Yes!
Ilya went back to his book.
Okay then.
Star's
love
hair
Ilya.
began to smolder.
Oh.
Don't
Oh
ignore
no.
me!
I'm not ignoring you. I'm hanging on your every turgid word.
Ilya replied absently.
I'm not even sure what you just said, but it sounded rude.
Ilya did not roll his eyes. He instead captured the full force of Alicorny frustration in a simple flicker of his eyeballs in their sockets.
Starry, my dear, do you really think staying here in the Alicorn dimension is going to facilitate your vaunted ascension into villainy? Which, I will point out, you have no evidence to support the existence thereof.
Say what?
No pony told you that you're going to be the villain this year.
Exactly.
In fact, Scribbler distinctly told you that there would not be a villain storyline for you. But even if she had, would staying home really be the best way to go about being the
Evil
villain?
doesn't come to you.
For a moment, Starry stood perfectly still. Then, in a blast of light that heralded the appearance of a pair of sunglasses shaped like the eponymous flames on her flanks, she stood on her hind legs and crowed,
Of course! No villain ever stole the best lines of this story by staying home. Ilya, you're a genius! I'll leave you a life for that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm totally a villain and I kill ponies and torture them and stuff like that.
Yes.
But not
Yes.
you,
Yes, honey.
Because you have pleased your villainous overlord. Lady. Overlady? No, that sounds wrong. Over... Pony... Mare? Over mare? Wait, no, I think that's from a different subset of the Bunny fandom.
Starry,
Huh?
your storyline?
Oh, yeah!
Go have
Green
your
magical
villain,
energy swamped the
your
area.
villain arc, so
When
I
it
can
faded,
enjoy my
Ilya was
book.
alone in the morass of sparkling nothingness with his armchair, his coffee table, and his book. He sighed contentedly and went back to reading. A small green portal appeared next to his ear.
You know, buying cloth that's bound into book form doesn't mean it's still not cloth that you are blatantly reading in front of me, right?
The portal vanished. Ilya blushed.
Fucking hell. Next week I might be the villain. If only to get some peace and less judgy quiet.
Also, hi, Luna. Many questions about that, maybe a reference to something, but Ilya, my lad.
Starry knocked
Look
on
at
the
all those
cherry-painted
ponies.
wooden door before her. Only afterwards did she realize this was probably not the most villainous thing to do, and she resolved to conjure some flames and things behind her when the
I
occupant
guess I
opened
can
the
see
door.
what this is going to be.
Except the occupant did not, in fact, open the door.
Starry, I know it's you. Go away.
Say what?
I can see you on the security camera.
Yo,
Starry
security
looked
cameras.
up, meeting the unblinking eye of a small CCTV camera nestled in the upper corner of the doorframe. She waved, thought better of it, and scowled villainously up at the thing instead.
Hello, Scribbler.
What kind of expression is that? Hang on, did you knock on my door because you need the bathroom?
What? No!
You look like you have a desperate need to poop really bad.
No!
Effrontery dangled off Starry's tone.
Well, if you're not desperate for that, go away.
She blinked.
What? Wait, would you have let me in if I did need to, do that?
There was an uncomfortably long pause.
No. You can go in the bushes at the end of the garden.
That's disgusting!
Whatever. Fuck off.
But, Scribbler!
There is enough that you need to fuck to, and it is far away from here.
I just thought of a
Scribbler,
joke,
it's
but
April 1st!
I don't know if I should
Despite
do
her
it,
resolution
but
to be as scary and growly as possible, Starry's voice thinned into a petulant whine. Scribbler was unmoved.
I know it is. That's
of course the
why you
British person has the
fuck off.
CCTV camera.
I'm not setting foot outside my
Sorry,
door
I'm
until
sorry, I'm
tomorrow.
sorry.
What about my storyline?
What the fuck are you talking about?
My villain arc? Goody got one, Wooden got one, Thorny got one! It's my turn!
The bark of laughter was not a heartening noise.
Fuck off, Starry. I told you last time you're not getting a villain storyline.
But that's not fair!
Starry, don't make me use the security system the artists gave me after we got kidnapped and turned into books.
Starry paused.
What?
Say what?
Don't say I didn't warn you.
A whirring, clunking, buzzing, strangely liquid noise filled the air. It clanged through Starry's ears like trying to listen to heavy metal through wet cotton wool, coalescing into dozens of shiny weapons atop articulated metal arms, punching up from the ground along the front of the little
I'm
cotton.
what?
Swords, scimitars, daggers, guns for which she did not know the name,
Hey, Applejack
cannons,
gun.
and even what could only be described
Well,
as
let me reference
space-age lasers all
Applejack.
trained on her.
Apple Dash.
Start
Apple Dash
playing.
cannon. Hey.
Oh, fuck off then!
She squeaked, wrenching open a portal and diving into it.
Oh my god. Where's she gonna go
On the other
next?
side of the door, behind her artist-reinforced walls, Scribbler slumped into a sigh.
Thank fuck she didn't call my bluff and realize I didn't put any nasty ammunition in the bloody things.
Intimidation is a strong weapon and defense. Anyway, where's she gonna go next? What's that?
Starry knocked on the door more tentatively this time. It opened a few moments later.
Hey, Mag.
Magpie said bluntly.
You don't even know what I'm gonna ask!
I read the previous scene. The answer is no.
She's a writer.
What?
Nope. I'm not going to use my author powers to take control of this narrative from the author and write you a villain arc.
Aw, but why not?
Magpie held up a hoof.
1, I spent 2 years as a book on a dusty shelf the last time April rolled around.
Oh
and
my
it
god, I
wasn't even
feel
a
so
good
bad for
porno.
all of them.
She held up another hoof.
2, I just don't want to.
She held up yet another hoof.
3, Scribbler would kill me, and then Lost would kill her, and then I'd be made undead by the power of love, and it'd become a zombie apocalypse.
Yet another hoof.
And 4, I already promised the love of my life that I would listen intently to her talk about keyboards. Again. And how she has a mechanical one with a non-membrane. Oh, and did you know that they need lube? Because they need lube, otherwise the click will sound like a clack. Oh, and on top of that, we need $50 new keycaps every month or so because her keyboard needs to change its outfit.
Huh?
Starry stared.
How are you standing up right now?
No, Starry. The answer is no.
Oh, but
I mean, as an ADHD person, I can appreciate a
Sharply, the
clear.
door opened wider, revealing a creature of balefire, bottomless red eyes, and edgy wisps of magic so dark and demonic it defied distinction. The merest wisp of a cape, more an impression than a solid thing, fluttered around the fleshless shoulders in the wind that was not
I
there.
lost.
Magic as corrupt as the death rattle of a pony poisoned by their best friend leaked from the creature's mouth when it spoke.
You know, I will follow. I think you
felt
should
bad.
follow her
Hurrying
name's
to
example.
herself
Like
with the
get
whimper.
lost.
Bone-deep terror delved in and through her, cleaving down to what
That's
felt
really
like her very
fucking well
soul
drawn.
with the urge
Why,
to
by the way,
run.
good shit, good shit.
Magpie patted the apparition on the head.
It's okay, love. Starry was just leaving. Weren't you, Starry?
She turned a smile on the
I
trembling
don't know
orange
who I'm
alicorn.
more afraid of, and that terrifies
Come
me.
back before April 2nd. I will rend your flesh from your bones, pop your eyes inside your skull, shatter your hooves, and make you walk your pitiful soul to a narrative hellscape from which you will know no relief until someone rescues you.
That would be
Losty.
her redemption
Magpie
arc.
chastised. The apparition vibrated, as if having to physically reel in something only it could see. Then suddenly
You
it
want a
was gone.
Snickers?
Starry blinked up to where it had been, gawping. She hadn't looked away. She knew she hadn't. And yet,
We are talking keyboards today.
Lost gritted out every word with the antipathy of someone holding back her temper with all four
I
hooves and a
guess you
cattle
could
prod.
say that Starry
You?
accidentally.
Promised.
Well,
Push
you're
her
talking. I don't know
buttons.
if I can guarantee that I'm listening, but I always keep my promises most of the time. So go wait inside, and I'll finish up here and be there in a minute.
Magpie smiled. Lost shot Starry a threatening glower and retreated inside their house. A shiver traced the length of Starry's spine. She gulped.
I'm
enough?
with you, Starry.
She got shakily to her hooves.
I'm with you, Starry. Oh boy.
No, I'm okay. Is she?
Oh, don't ask. This time of year makes her a little testy. To be honest, if she hadn't already chronicled it, I wouldn't be surprised if
I still
she
need
had
to
the
watch
next villain
that.
arc. Not you.
She already had her villain arc.
Terrifying thought.
It's meant to be.
Magpie twinkled her hoof in a wave.
Whoever is
See ya,
drawing this is
Starry.
really good at the
I
creepy,
suggest you
angry
give up on this
expressions.
crazy idea and find something more productive to do with your day.
I'm
Like
very bad at recognizing
listen to
this.
keyboard stuff again.
Yep, you do that. Fucking hell. Holy
Starry
shit.
did not even manage to knock the next door. It opened before she even raised her hoof.
No.
Hey!
Said Sunny.
Hey,
No.
Sonny.
Said Cloud, peering around her.
Cloudy, hello.
Said
Hey,
Panda from her
Pandy.
other side.
Hello.
In one fluid motion,
It's the
the three of them
spookies.
simultaneously slammed the door in her face.
I didn't even get to make a joke about your name changes, Sunny Honey Mommy.
No.
Dang it!
Oh, but that was that Sonny's wife in the winter just. I'm nice.
The bright green of Starry's portal seemed
are you
ludicrously
now?
obscene in the all-encompassing black of the archive.
Oh,
She
sickness.
stepped out, half expecting to need her wings, but her hooves met tangible floor. She looked around, gaze settling on the huge chain double door sitting complacently in the middle of the nothingness.
Isn't that Thorny's
Or maybe
room?
in the left of the nothingness. The north of the nothingness? The southeast of nothingness?
That,
Look, it's nothingness, okay? Directions are a bit moot here.
yeah. Yep.
One syllable was all it took. The darkness swelled, bulging upwards next to her. She jumped away from it, just in
I
time
don't
to see
think
a pair
Thorny
of
wants anything to
white-hot
do with
eyes
this.
slide into view at the uppermost point of the swell. They
Hey,
crackled with
Ziggy.
polite but immutable fury.
I haven't actually
Something
met you
resembling
yet,
a
but
spiky
hi.
mane fluffed above them, identifying their owner.
Sickness.
Starry waved meekly.
I was just checking on Thornquil.
Why is everyone terrified this episode?
Self out.
After her portal closed, the nothingness returned to its dark tranquility.
So this is like sicknesses thing? Like this is the whole thing is sickness? Hi. Seriously though, why is everyone terrifying?
Starry would have knocked on the door to Lunaferro's castle, but she was momentarily distracted by the fucking big pumpkin dragon that had appeared out of nowhere and decided that she was a tasty treat.
Wait, what?
And yes, you heard right. A pumpkin dragon. Replete
I
with
mean-
a hard orange exoskeleton, plated vine wings, and claws longer than her whole body. From
Sounds
arm
like
to
right up
tail.
Luna's alley. Spooky.
Mr. Snuggles.
Somewhere behind her,
This is
Starry
not-
heard Luna's dulcet tones adopt a tone that was more annoyed than horrified.
She's not a peach. Not all small fuzzy orange.
Hey, Luna,
things are
hi, Goody.
peaches.
He really does like peaches, doesn't he?
Starry really did not like the amusement that laced Goody's tone. Nor did she like how the pumpkin dragon was so close behind her that she could not hope to open a portal without accidentally bringing him with her into the Alicorn realm.
Oh.
Somebody save me!
She
Who's
cried,
gonna-
banking a hard but disappointing left turn that the pumpkin dragon matched with ease despite its enormous size.
He's not dangerous.
Luna called down from the castle battlements.
Really?
He's a big old softy, really. He just thinks you're a fruit.
I cannot begin to tell you how offensive that is!
Starry yelled back.
He thinks you're a piece of fruit. He loves peaches, and to him you look like a tasty snack.
Well, call him off then!
Aw, but if you keep flying like that, I won't need to take him for walkies today.
You still need to take him.
Goody corrected.
You know he only goes poops into the nether realms.
What is this world building?
Litterbox trained.
Luna sighed and let out a screech that halted the pumpkin dragon in its tracks.
Eh? Again, why is everyone
It rolled
scary?
around and landed at the end
Ev-
of the castle walls, wagging its wooden tail and panting with a tongue
I
comprised
want to make a
entirely of
smashing
seeds.
pumpkins joke, but I don't think it
Luna
fits.
launched herself into the air and hovered around its midsection, rubbing the orange hide with both forehooves.
Good boy. Who's a good boy? You're a good boy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're Mummy's snuggly boy, aren't you? Aren't you?
Snuggly boy!
Starry stared at the bizarre scene.
How the heck did Thornquill manage to capture you when you can do stuff like that?
The element of surprise and plot convenience.
Luna replied blithely.
Was there something you wanted, Starry? It's just, Goody and I do have to take Mr. Snuggles for a walk, and he does get terribly cranky if he doesn't get to go poop on time.
Starry stared up at the implacable beast.
I
Mr.
think
Snuggles gazed back down at her with yellow eyes that reminded her a little too much of Lost's. She gulped.
You know what? I'm just gonna go.
I'm just
Luna's smile showed fangs.
Very good, then.
Why is everyone's test
He
scary?
held up his elegant wine glass and blew a kiss from a
course
spot
he
on the
is.
battlements.
Happy April 1st.
Like, I know that I'm big old fire pony thing, but still.
Starry's portal closed on her muttering grumbling.
Who am I kidding? Me or my pony isn't scary at all. Scared nerds. Alright. Sorry. Where are we now? Nay!
Narrator opened the door. Starry smiled hopefully.
No.
You don't even give me a chance to tell you why I'm here. I could be here for Kaylee.
I don't need to. The answer is no.
But
Nope.
can I just...
Nope.
Will you just talk to script?
Definitely no.
But it's not fair.
Starry, if you try to tell me that it's not fair that you don't get to be the villain this year, I swear I will get Xena on the phone right now to come fetch you.
Oh.
Starry's ears plastered back along her skull.
Please don't.
Narrator nodded.
We all spent a weirdly compressed 24 months as books, Starry. Well, narratively, it was only like a couple of days, but the author fucked things up, and in actuality, we were books for 2 years. Just want a quiet April 1st this time around.
But that's not the tradition.
Starry pouted.
I need someone to write me an arc where I'm not the ditzy screw-up who thinks about nothing but shipping.
Do you think of anything besides shipping?
Of course I do.
Starry
Okay.
beamed.
Like
Think
what?
about burning things.
Narrator blinked at her slowly.
Arson!
I'm gonna go back inside now.
She threw out a foreleg to
Relatable.
stop him.
No, wait, please.
Mood.
Talk to
I don't
Scribbler
like-
for me. Please.
No,
Why
You
not?
cannot break narrator.
because I want a quiet April this year too. I'm sick of being the replacement butt monkey now that Thorny is safe in the negative zone from this vindictive author's whims.
Narrator bristled, his mane standing on end. His voice rose as he went on.
I would like very much not to be bashed, blasted, blitzed, brained, body swapped, bumped off, embookened, bonked on the bonks, captured, caught, cudgeled, damaged, damseled, endangered, enchanted, ensorcelled, flattered, flailed, jeopardized, jabbed, levitated, lambasted, lobbed, smushed, squashed, squished, socked on the kisser, threatened, thwacked, thrashed, trashed, thumped, tormented, imperiled, pulverized, punished, pummeled, pinched, punched, paddled, purged, pounded, punctured, or otherwise popped out of existence this year.
His chest heaved in long.
How many
oxygen
takes did
rich
that
pants.
take?
Feel better?
Yes!
Narrator bellowed and slammed the door on her.
I feel fucking phenomenal. Thank you for asking.
How goes the anger management? Good. Go ahead. Jesus. Excuse
There
me.
were days when the author wondered why she'd ever started this endeavor. It was stressful, laborious, and tended to show her inability to manage time and or be funny. The whiff of desperation and trying too hard clung to the narrator as Starryflame crept up to the door of the pretty pink cottage, whose thatch was covered with plastic stars clearly meant to glow in the dark come
What was
nighttime.
that?
She knocked carefully, drawing herself up tall so as to seem less a
So
coward
who's
when the
in
door opened.
here? Pink.
No!
She said chirpily.
I mean, what? I mean, no! I mean, I'm not a coward! I mean, hi!
Are you looking for Wooten?
Starry blinked at the
Oh.
star-spangled mare in the doorway. Like most ponies, she was several
Rihanna?
inches taller than Starry. Unlike most ponies, she carried herself with an air that could only be described as amatory, even when only doing nothing more than standing still and narrowing her eyes in a wholly suspicious way.
What does tree? What do you say? What does that mean?
Shush, Starry. I'm trying to be delicate about her appearance. The star-spangled mare preened a little at the narrator's dashing avoidance of a social faux pas.
Say what?
I said shush, Starry. The mare glared at the little orange alicorn.
No.
She said bluntly.
Huh?
No. No.
Huh?
No, you're not dragging Wooten into another April shenanigan.
But
I'm his girlfriend, and for today, his protector from you ponies and your yearly bullshit.
Even Wooten doesn't want
Do you
any
know
of
what
this.
happened after last year's finale? He hid under the bed for a month. A month! He still jumps at the sound of Scribbler's voice and loud noises, which, come to think of it, are the same thing, but still. The answer is no. I don't want you within 50 feet of him until April 2nd.
Cressy?
Quavered a voice from
Chrissy!
deeper inside
Oh
the
my god, I'm
cottage.
stupid. I'm so sorry.
hi, Wooden.
Starry called perkily. She beamed and waved in case he could see her from
Also,
wherever he
cute
was
picture.
hiding.
Oh god, Starryflame, no!
Wooden's response cracked the air like a whip.
It's starting! Cressy, it's starting again! Don't let them take me!
No, it's not, honey.
The now identified crescendo galaxy called lovingly over her shoulder. Then she turned to Starry with an expression so
These
thunderous
adjectives.
it produced a small crackle of
I
lightning
keep looking
from her
over there.
mane.
There's no chat.
Go now, while you can still walk.
Her voice dropped to a low growl. Stars danced in her eyes, the kind that fall to earth and become meteors that wipe out dinosaurs.
While you can still walk.
Starry gulped and left while she could still walk.
Okay. Again, why do I keep looking over there? I'm so used to being a chat on my own monitor. So where's this gonna leave all this?
Starry flinched and squinted
What's
her
left?
eyes up at the crack
What's
in the
left?
opening door. Though she did not mean to, she cringed backward, expecting the worst.
Starryflame?
She unsquinched one eye.
Hello?
Why do you look so scared?
Midori!
Midori tilted her head to one
Hi,
side.
Midori.
It was entirely too adorable, like a kitten
is
watching a
Goomba
dancing
gonna be
fuzzy
here
toy, a
soon?
mouse on a
Goomba?
string. Reflexively, her forehoof went out to an ankh around her neck, but, finding it still safely there, she instead used the hoof to gesture inside.
Would you like a cup of tea?
Starry decided to forego
Aw.
crustaceans that epically
Midori's
villainous
so
villains
wholesome.
don't partake of polite cups of tea, and instead gave an anemic smile.
Yes, please.
She needs it. And a
Midori
hug.
settled the lid on the teapot before lifting it to pour.
So let me get this straight. You want to be the villain this year?
Yes.
Starry said tiredly.
Aw.
But why?
Sunny
Sorry,
does
but
amazing work.
I just don't get it.
Because it's fair dos.
Fair dues?
Yeah, like, it's my turn, you know?
About that. Did the author actually promise you could be the villain at any point?
No.
In fact, wasn't there a whole skit last year about you not being allowed to be the villain at all? Like, ever?
Well, yeah, but Scribbler also said I couldn't have a meta storyline either, and we're literally doing that right now.
Midori grimaced.
Touche.
On the winds, a cantankerous lemony horse voice shouted,
That's my line. I don't know why it's my line.
line, but it's my line.
Midori blinked.
Every time I think I'm used to living in this town.
She shook it off and pushed the teacup and delicate saucer across the table to Starry. It was covered in tiny filigree roses and edges in gold. Starry wondered if it was in fact too delicate for her to even pick up. Images of it shattering against the floor and Midori's hurt feelings flashed through her mind, and her heart involuntarily gave a precognizant ache. Her dry throat promptly kicking her uvula said she had better pick it up pronto, and so she complied. Uvula? I am really hoping that means a little dangly fleshy thing at the back of the throat, not any other fleshy thing, or I'm very much regretting narrating this. Will said it would be fun. I'm not sure I believe him.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
What?
Can we get back to the narrative?
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry.
Don't get lost in the script,
Mental
Silver.
images from that last line.
Kind of mental images.
Moving on.
Don't think about
Starry
it.
sat back in her chair.
Damn it.
smugly.
See?
She gestured vaguely at the ceiling.
I got my meta storyline.
Midori looked around them suspiciously.
This doesn't sound like the last time I heard someone narrating our lives. Last time the guy sounded really peppy and sprightly.
Hey, I can be peppy and sprightly.
Can
You could have it.
I can breathe pep and bleed sprightliness if I want.
Please don't bleed on my new carpet.
You can't tell me what to do.
I can in my own home. Yep. We lived in my salad. Smell around if you're in the mustard. I'm a salad. You're nice, is it?
Midori, are you arguing with the narrator?
Well, he started it.
I did not.
Did too.
What the fuck just
Did
happened?
not.
Did too.
Did
What
not.
has happened to this video?
Did not.
Did too.
Did not. Did not. Did not.
Did two. Did two. Did two.
Did not. Did not. Did not.
Did two. Did two. Did two.
You know what? Thank you for the tea, but I'm going to go.
Did two. Did two. Did two with bells on.
Bye, Midori. Bye, narrator, I guess.
Get away from this
hang
scene.
on, I have to go with you. You're the protagonist. And with that, the narrator left Midori in total defeat because he absolutely won that argument that he wasn't the peppiest, sprightliest, coolest, bestest narrator to ever narrate one of these yearly bits of stupidity.
Hey!
Gumbassa leaned in through the door to the TV room.
Everything okay in here, sweetie?
Hey,
Midori folded her forelegs and scowled.
Gumi, you know what you said last April about yearly cycles in this town?
He sighed.
I'll get the comfort pie.
Get
Aw.
two. I'm peeved.
Aww.
He froze.
You're, not going to try to be the next villain of April 1st, are you?
What do you take me for?
He paused before nodding.
You're right. You're far too midorable for that.
She threw a scone at his head.
Just thought that was
I
stupid.
just
Stupid
don't know
joke.
what to do.
Starry towed the dirt outside Gumbassa and Midori's cottage.
So what's gonna happen?
Talk to everyone, even people off screen whose voices were otherwise engaged for actually recording this year.
She blinked.
Say what?
Sorry, a bit of narrative exposition to explain why Aprilverse has a rolling cast and very rarely ever mentions why certain members of it don't appear every year, or even have many lines, or do anything of any narrative value when they do appear.
Hi.
I continue to be awesome!
Hi, I'm a cameo. Oh my god, it's such a fucking cameo.
Starryflame paused to consider all of this.
Stop! Oh my god, I remember recording those! No! No, that was my lines. Wait to think that like I think it was a blooper that she used a blooper. I gotta go back and watch that again. I
just don't know what to do.
Starry towed the dirt outside Gumbassa and Midori's cottage.
talked to everyone, even people off screen whose voices were otherwise engaged for actually recording this year.
She blinked.
Say what?
Sorry, a bit of narrative exposition to explain why Aprilverse has a rolling cast and very rarely ever mentions why certain members of it don't appear every year, or even have many lines, or do anything of any narrative value when they do appear.
Hi.
I continue to be awesome.
Hi, I'm a cameo. Oh my god, it's such a fucking cameo.
Starryflame paused to consider all this, and then did the sensible thing. She pushed it all into a box in her head, locked the box, and snapped the key off in the lock. She continued to sigh.
I love you guys.
Totally be a good
I
villain
love all
if
of
only
you.
someone would let me.
Thank you.
I am the fear after all.
Yet despite all of her great efforts, she had only been thwarted by everyone who could possibly have made her dream a reality. Starryflame truly was destined to be a cute, adorable, sweet, delightful, lovable, endearing, charming, agreeable, pleasant,
Narrator, you're not
affable,
helping.
and altogether fuzzy-wuzzy bundle of adorability for the rest of her days. It was just the way things were, and no matter how much she fought it or proclaimed herself to be otherwise, no pony would ever take her seriously as a dastardly villain of the day. She was just too cute.
No!
Excuse me?
No! I can't stand it anymore! I'm not cute and sweet and crunchy. What's it? Whatever it was you said! I am a capable, smart, strong, independent woman. I mean, pony who don't need no man. Narrator, I don't need any
Love the
pony
coat,
to
love the
narrate my
jacket.
story, and
Badass
so
jacket.
I can't be the villain.
You're saying you don't need someone to narrate your story of becoming a villain?
No, I don't.
Hey,
And
where's
you
she going?
know why?
No. Why?
Because I'm gonna sing it instead.
Oh, Lord.
Sing it! I know this one!
I'm not a damsel in distress. I'm
Yes,
not
yes,
a cute
yes, yes,
and
yes.
sweet Alacorn princess. I'm not a little bird who needs your help to fly. No, I'm the
bad guy.
all these April villains that you've seen.
Fuck yes, Starry,
They're
slay it!
possessed of greed and yeah, they're
I just said
all
slay
mean.
it. God
But
damn it.
now's the time for Starryflame to shine. Give clams a try. I'm the bad guy.
Fuck yeah.
It's a staple to get to April. Better than
Love evil story design. Like eyes, jacket.
Oh, so thrilling to be a villain. I burn all
Oh,
your
boy.
holes and then I'll watch you cry.
Because you're the bad guy?
Silver! The narrator! The narrator's never arrived.
You know, Starry, it's really no measure of your worth whether you're cute or scary or a hero or a villain or anything. The measure of a pony is their underlying character the whole year, not just one crazy day.
What was that?
Ooh, ain't it fantastic? I see something, I blast it. And let me tell you, I've
Sorry,
always
it's
had
good.
a weakness for
Good.
fairness and bleakness.
This animation, though.
And then I watch you cry. See, I find this villain stuff rather fun. I don't want your assistance or your adulation. I'll cremate your narrative and bitch up my mind. Why? Come on, guess!
Because you're the bad guy.
Or, well, girls.
Well fucking done, everyone. Holy sh-
No.
Wait.
You expected Star to be your villain this year? Too bad. It was me, Dio. I mean, Silverquill.
Actual Silver Quill?
Fucking no.
Aw.
I'm a cameo.
Give my life color. You give my life color.
The final Aprilverse. Possibly.
You give my
Holy shit.
Wait, Scribbler! I thought this next part in the series was supposed to be the live recording from BronyCon.
What the fuck? Solar, what the actual fuck? You haven't even appeared in these things since 2017, and now you pop up in this stupid cameo and give me this bullshit? I know that the BronyCon video is supposed to be the next one. You think I don't know that? Of course I fucking know that. I'm crap at timing, okay? I reference it all the cunting time in the narrative. No! 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 Fuck you all! Fuck every single last irksome bloody one of you! It would serve you all right if I became the villain next year. I just...
If the author became the villain, then they would all be screwed.
Because I want a quiet April this year. I'm sick of being the replacement butt monkey. Now Thorny is safe in the negative zone from this vindictive author's whim.
What
I
the
would very
hell?
much not like to be bashed, blasted, blitz-brained, body swap, bumped off, and bookened,
Kate Buck, you
bumped in
okay?
the bonds, captured, caught, cudgeled, damaged, damseled, endangered, enchanted. It's
What is
so
happening
flat,
right
flat,
now?
Jeopardized, jabbed, levitated, lambasted, lobbed, smush, squish, squash, sucked in the kisser, threatened, thwacked, thrashed, trashed, thumped, tormented, imperiled, pulverized, punished, pummeled, pinch, punch, paddled, purged, pounded, punctured, or otherwise popped out of existence this year! Yes! I feel fucking phenomenal! Thank you for asking.
Give my life color. You give my life color.
I guess people just wanted to go nuts this year.
You give my life color.
Ugh.
Give my life color. You give my life color.
Sonny, Magnetic Hollow, you guys did fucking amazing. Cheers to you guys. Silver Quill, you did splendidly. Starryflame, you were amazing. Great fucking job, and just everyone else. Oh my god, this was amazing. I just realized I'm gonna appear in this. I'm gonna appear in this. I don't know how to feel about that. I'll just vibe in the meantime. Look at all these people. Look at all these amazing people. God, this was a fucking trip and a half, and a really awesome one. I don't know why I just going around seeing every pony in their normal everyday, it's just... It was so cool, so much fun. Oh my god, I will appear in a bit. Oh no. And surprise appearance by Crescendo. Oh no, I'm gonna appear in a bit. Oh no. Ah! That thing ah! Why? Oh! Why was I there? Well, of course, if that was for a cameo, but still, god damn it. Oh. I am a cameo! Featuring. Wait, I think we already saw a script there. Oh. So that was April 1st. Yeah! Huh. Because I started with friends.
Feels like I've known you for a lifetime. Give my life color.
Hell yeah.
You give my life color. You give my life color. Give my life color. You give my life color.
It was a fucking journey, and I loved every single time of it. If this is the last one, if this is truly the last one, I think it's an amazing send-off. I like just... Yeah. That was it. Oh my god. Be right back. Alright, I am back, and holy shit! That was some good shit. That's some good shit. Holy shit, that's some good shit. Right there. That's some good shit, my guy. Yes, that's some good shit. Okay, I'll stop. No one will get that meme. But that was really fucking good. This felt nothing like the other April verses, and I think that is, for one, I think that is the point, because, like, especially when Aprilverse started as Scribbler shit, as basically shitpost stories about her and her friends. The first and the second April verses were all about these ridiculous situations that they would get into. And it's just, especially the first one. The first one was just, what stupid ass situations can we put all of our friends into? And it was so fucking funny. I can't believe that I have reacted to this series since the second one. And watching this video, it feels special to me. Not only because this is possibly the last April verse, it's special to me because it reminds me of how it feels when you just want to have fun. When you and a bunch of dumbass friends get together, or maybe you rein them in like a bunch of cats, who knows? I don't know how it works behind the scenes, but I can just imagine how fun it is to just say, what if X happened? Or what if it doesn't because of Y? Like, she tries to go to Magpie to use her author abilities to write her villain arc. Why can't she do it? She doesn't want to, but also because Lost wants her to stay to listen to her rant about keyboards. Like, that is so fucking relatable. It actually goddamn hurts because I have ranted to Katri so much about so many things. Generally, Starry is like just showing off her acting chops in this episode. Like joy, frustration, anger, fear, and of course the epic musical numbers. Just all of it, epic quality. Quality is nice, it's good. And just generally performance from everyone. And again, just Sunny's art is a blessing upon this video. It is so fucking good. And the help from Magnetic Hollow also really shined through. It was so good. Of course, my fucking surprise cameo. Oh, goodness. Like, I still remember when I recorded that, and I suspected nothing. I don't know why, but I expected nothing. I cannot wait to look at the original video and, like, see the live chat to see if anyone recognizes me. Oh, God, it's gonna be funny. But yeah, Starry, I know you have been wanting me to see this for a long time. Or ever since it came out. And alright, I'm about to do this. I am about to be incredibly sappy. Because I want to thank you, Starryflame. Because of my reactions to Aprilverse, I got to know so many people in this group of friends. Like, I had gotten to know you through reactions. But because of Aprilverse reactions, I got to meet Scribbler. And through her, I got to meet so many other people. And now I'm here. I'm in a video on Scribbler's channel, not just as a voice, but actually, cameo. And like also in the last one. Yeah. Thank you. Honest to God, from a fire pony to another fire pony, thank you. I honestly don't know how I can repay you. You are amazing. Don't let anyone or yourself tell you otherwise. This got very sappy very quickly. Partially meant to, but still. Yeah. This was great. I kind of thinking like if I should try and do something like this one day, but maybe not. Maybe it's the best I don't attempt to. Even though it would be fun. But anyway. Before I ramble on for way too much longer, I just want to give a massive thank you to Starry and to everyone else in this video. Just thank you, and basically that. Just thank you for an amazing video. I'm sure some of you will watch this reaction video, and whenever you do, hey, hello. I talked a bit Danish there for a moment for some reason, but hi. I really hope that you all enjoyed it. Scribbler and everyone else in the cast, thank you all so much for everything you do. You are part of the reason why I get inspired to make and create my own stuff. Even though I'm bad at kicking myself to do it, but that is another thing. You guys are awesome. Thank you for all being a part in making this funny as hell amazing video. And I really hope, legit, that you enjoyed my reaction. Let's see where it all takes us next time. Maybe next time I'll have a speaking role. Stop it. Before I get too ahead of myself, thank you all so much for watching. But before I go, I want to quickly thank my amazing patrons on my Patreon for still supporting me after all this time. Those people are Ace Attorney Fan 621, Loquacious, J-Rock 1989, Matthew Donovan, Anime Guy 1, Bookworm, and Danish Faye. Thank you all so incredibly much for your continued support. I do not deserve it, but I appreciate so fucking much all the same. Thank you all so incredibly much. Please be nice to each other, love each other. Always remember to treat yourselves once in a while, because you freaking deserve it. But as always, my dear friends, thank you all so very much for watching. My name is JohnnyFerno, and I'll see you guys next time. That was way too fucking extra. They were ad for extra.